Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fallon. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today's video, it's really going to be a sad one. Normally I don't do videos like this on my channel just because I don't know, I usually don't feel comfortable doing videos like this, but this one really struck me hard and I feel like it's something we need to talk about. If you're a Cameroonian watching this video, let me know in the comment section below, and yeah, just let the world know what is happening in Cameroon. It's no news that for about 4 years now or more, Cameroon has been going through a lot, like the crisis. I don't even want to go in details with that because I believe it's old news and most of us have already heard of it. But this morning I woke up with a very disturbing video and I couldn't help but talk about it because it could have been my brother, it could have been my sister, it could have been my daughter, it could have been my niece, or it could have been a friend of mine or a family member, or yeah, just someone I know about. It could have been anyone. It doesn't matter if you're related to the person or not. Yeah, it's a human being, so all lives matter and we need to like talk about things like this. So this morning I woke up and I saw a video of a little girl. I think she'd be around of age thereabout from the picture I saw, who was shot dead by a policeman in Buea. If you don't know where Buea is found in the southwest part of Cameroon, and it's one of those areas which has been affected by the crisis. Basically, the southern part of the country, the northwest and the southwest part of Cameroon. So from the videos I watched and from what I've been able to gather, it said that the mother of the child was probably dropping the child to school because in the car I found a school bag and a pool of blood and all that. So it's normally a school day, so the mom was probably dropping the kid off from school while she was stopped by a police officer. And there is this situation in Cameroon, this 500 franc situation in Cameroon. I think it's not only a Cameroon thing, it's an African thing, but we'll get to that later. So it is said that the police officer stopped the lady for 500 francs and she didn't stop, and he took out his gun and shot the little girl. I don't know if he was shooting at the car and the bullet hit the kid or he intentionally shot at the kid. So now this is the thing, police officers police in general, they are supposed to be like public security. They're supposed to maintain peace and order in the country or in the city. They're supposed to make sure everyone is in order, like they're supposed to stop violence and all that. But when it starts getting to the point where the same police who are supposed to bring peace to the city are the one killing the citizens, it becomes a problem. It becomes a problem because last month, if you guys have been watching or the news or things that have been happening in the country, it's been from one trouble to the other involving policemen and military officials. Yeah, so I feel like we need to really talk about stuff like this because the police cannot be killing their own citizens. The police is not supposed to just shoot the gun, like pull the trigger anyhow, anywhere. No, it's not fair, like it's not correct. Now a young Cameroonian, who knows, she could have been a future president, she could have been a future prime minister, she could have been a future someone great in the country's life, just ended like that. An innocent soul she had nothing to do with whatsoever. By the way, what is 500 francs? I feel like if as a police officer, if you stop someone on the road and the person doesn't stop, if the person is in a car, on a bike, we have car numbers, we have bike numbers and all that, copy the person's car number. Yeah, is that how they call it? In Cameroon they call it chassis number. Copy the number, send it to the station, and there's no way that person can escape anywhere in the country with that number because you must have sent it to every police station or every stop. You get the point, rather than pulling the trigger, because right now we're looking at a death, we're looking at a death of an innocent child who probably knew nothing that was going on. It is sad. Now, on the part of the mother, the trauma she's going to live with, it's something she's going to carry for the rest of her life. Her little girl being shot in front of her for no good reason. For 500, is 500 francs worth a life? Is even 1 million francs worth a life? Because I think it isn't. It isn't worth a life. It isn't even worth the life of a chicken. You shouldn't kill people because of 500. You shouldn't pull the trigger because of 500. You get what I'm saying? So now, on to the government. I feel like, I don't know if Cameroon has like a psych evaluation, or how can I put it, like an organization where they evaluate the psychological state of mind of maybe military officials, policemen, the soldiers, the gendarmes and all that, because I feel like this is really necessary. They need to bring up facilities like that, yeah, to be able to evaluate the psychological conditions of like these people who are meant to protect the country, because sometimes they suffer from trauma as well. They see deaths everywhere, they fight everywhere, the soldiers, they go out for war, the police officers, they like the police, they like interact with criminals and all that on a daily basis. So I feel like they have to provide facilities like maybe counseling and all that to evaluate their psychological nature, like every month or as often as necessary, just so if you find out that this individual's psychological state of mind is not the best, then he or she is not supposed to go out to the field, especially when he's not supposed to go out to the field when anything can happen. You get the point. The individual should, or the police officer, if the psychological state of mind is not the best, should preferably stay at in the office, maybe do paperwork and all that, while whosoever is fit psychologically, physically, emotionally can go out to the field. Because situations like this, I don't know if there is nothing that can be done to bring back the life of that little girl. Nothing. No amount of money, no amount of crying, no amount of compensation, can be done to bring back justice to the little girl who was shot in front of her mother. Now, I watched the video. It was so disturbing. At the end of the day, the police officer probably ended up losing his own life as well, because there was a lot of violence. He was caught by the general public and stoned, I think, to death. I couldn't watch the video for long because it was so disturbing. He was caught, he was stoned to death, and there was actually another police officer there who couldn't do anything, because I believe if he tried to intervene, he would have gotten himself stoned to death as well, because what the other guy did was not justifiable. Yeah, there's nothing that can be done to justify killing an innocent soul for 500 francs. And I feel like the government also has to intervene with this issue of collecting 500 francs or 1,000 or I don't know, this control stuff. Like, Cameroon is so corrupt in a way that even committing crime seems normal in Cameroon. You get the point? Like, crime seems normal in Cameroon. Illegal stuff seems normal in Cameroon because people do it. Even the police officers, they do it in front of you. I have been in a situation where I'm in a car and we are stopped at a control point. We have all the documents of the car. The person driving has his license. Everything is intact, but they still held us standing at the point that we should give choco. What the hell is choco? Like, I don't know. You guys earn a salary on a monthly basis. It's not like that is where you get your salary. You earn a salary on a monthly basis, and yet you still want to collect money from citizens for no reason when they have their complete documents. You get the point. I believe that is one of the reasons why the lady probably didn't stop or probably didn't want to give the 500 francs when the police officer asked for 500 francs from her. Because what the heck, if I have all my documents, if I'm not driving wrongly, if I've not done anything wrong, I've not gone above speed limit and all that, what the heck? If I even run away, copy my number, follow me, don't pull the trigger. Don't. I felt it was so disturbing this morning. I don't do videos like this on my channel, but I feel like I should do videos like this. Like, we need to talk about things like this that are happening. The government needs to be able to I don't know what the criterions are when they are employing policemen and all that, because in the past they used to employ even illiterates. You get the point. Literacy also has a role to play. You can't just employ someone who has no, I don't know how to put it. At least there should be a level of basic educational knowledge. I'm just so sad right now that I don't even know what to say. Like, I believe all we can wish is we can send our sympathies to the family who was involved, like the family of the little girl, the parents, probably the siblings and all that. We're going to send them love, but nothing can be done to bring her life back, and this is very sad. It is really very sad. So to the policemen out there, you guys have to be sympathetic as well, because I believe if it is your own family, you find the body dead. Like, I'm going to attach some pictures and some short clips of the video on the screen for you guys to watch, but trust me guys, it is really disturbing, and if you don't have the heart to watch a video like that, don't even watch it. You can just forward the video or skip it, but yeah, I'm going to attach it for you guys to see and tell me if there is any justice that can be done to this family, because no justice can be done, no amount of compensation can be done, and the government has to look into issues like this. The government has to bring, I don't know, maybe set new rules and regulations that if an incident like this should repeat itself, maybe a punishment or something, so that other officers can be able to learn and be scared to like just pull the trigger anyhow in public, maybe even in private places. No. Yeah, you have to copy the person's information if the person is driving or whatsoever, or better still, they have cars, police officers, they have cars. Follow the person to wherever the person stops, arrest, and all that. Like, it's not someone who is, it wasn't a criminal. You were not in a compromising situation, if I can put it that way, that maybe you were trying to defend your own self by pulling the trigger. No, that wasn't the case. But yet you pulled the trigger on a lady, and now a little girl is dead. This is so sad. Like, this is so sad. And I send love and I don't know, and condolence to the family of the little girl. And yeah, I'm going to end this video by saying anyone watching this video should pray for Cameroon. Like, Cameroon is a mess right now, that your country should be the first place you feel safe in before even traveling. And when you travel out of the country, it is not your country. You don't know what to expect. So to an extent, you don't feel safe. Not that it's dangerous or what, you just don't feel safe, you don't feel comfortable. But your country should be the first place in the world, the first country in the world in which you feel safe and comfortable in, because it is your country, you were born there, you can relate with the people. But that is not the case in Cameroon. Guys are being harassed on the road every now and then. I've heard pictures of my friends who were here and they went back home and they've been harassed on the street every now and then, just because they are driving in expensive cars. You don't know what they do for a living. You see them and you just assume that they are fraudsters. No, you don't judge people based on their appearance or based on the type of cars they ride. You don't know what they were doing abroad. You don't know how they got their money. You should investigate them. You don't just find someone in a car, you arrest the person because the person is too young to be driving in an expensive car. It is wrong. It is wrong. That's the mentality that a lot of Cameroon police officers they have, which is wrong. All because they want choco. Yeah, when they get you and they see you're a fraudster, they seize your car or your car keys and all that, and then they demand for huge sums of money from you, so you pay. Yeah, and you probably go back to your office, you give a percentage to your immediate boss, and you go back home and you sleep comfortably in your bed. Like, what the heck? Something needs to be done. We are calling on the Cameroon government. Like, you need to intervene. You need to caution your officers. You need to, like, put them in order before they go out to the field. Because we can't afford to keep losing lives of young people, old people. Like, we can't afford to keep losing lives of people. People are supposed to die when it is their day. Yeah, when it is their day to die. Not untimely death. No one deserves to die like that. No one deserves that kind of death. That being said, guys, I'm going to leave you guys at this point of the video because there is nothing I can say anymore. Just leave your comment in the comment section below what you think about this situation. And yeah, if you were there while this incident happened, do let me know in the comment section below. And before I leave, guys, I would say don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, and like the video, share it, and if you like contents like this, to let me know in the comment section, and I will be I'm here to bring you guys content like this. And so see you guys. I'm going to be back with another video. Ciao.